Lewis Wing. It's to shoot, and what a goal from Lewis Wing!
Hello and welcome to the second episode of Blue and White Insight. With me today is my co-host Oliver Fincham, aka the Loyal Royal. How are you doing today?
I'm alright, I think after the recent news of Rubens leaving, I'd be a bit demoralised. I mean, I still am, but, just trying to be positive, try and look forward, and hopefully get a result in this game we're about to talk about. Connor, what is the game we're talking about, mate?
Wycombe Wanderers versus Reading. It's not looking good looking at the table because Wycombe have won 11 of their last 12 unbeaten in the last 12, obviously. They just look too good. They weren't like that good that last season. They're just, Matt Bloomfield's just pulling a blinder.
They've done something, haven't they? I mean, you look at their recruitment over the summer, they've brought in some great players. Humphreys from Ipswich on a loan is a top League One midfielder.
Morley from Bolton.
Yeah, great one as well. And then their main man up top, Richard Kone.
They had him last season. He was nothing.
He was nothing there, but something's happened this season. He's turned on the switch maybe, and he's just he's a monster. He doesn't stop scoring. He's a great player. He does well for Wycombe, and they're top of the league, 2 points clear on 39. They won 10, and they've only drawn recently, which was their last match away at Exeter. Connor, what can you tell us about Exeter away?
Well, Wycombe obviously were 2-0 down in 22 minutes. Thought, this is the day Wycombe are going to lose a match. No, they make it 2-2. It's just, nothing seems to stop them at the moment. When watching them, it's they just make it look so easy. They look too good for this division almost.
Yeah.
And that's odd saying because it's Wycombe Wanderers. They shouldn't be too good for this division. It's not even like they've had a manager change. It's the same manager, just...
Yeah, true. I think...
They just look a different team, but they just make it look so easy, just attacking football. No one gets near them. It's so quick.
Yeah, I think another thing that makes Wycombe an incredibly strong team is the fact that they win in different ways. They have results like 1-0 away to Mansfield fairly recently, which they defended for most of the game. They get the goal when they defend. And that's scary to come against, because you can go to Stockport and win, 5-0 was it? 5-0 away to Stockport and batter them away. Then you think, you know what, this team's quite sound. They know what they're doing, but maybe against a team that is more defensive rather than attacking, like Stockport is, they crumble a bit. Then they go away to Mansfield, who is more defending, and they win 1-0 away after defending.
Home.
Sorry, home. They get home to Mansfield, and they win 1-0. I mean, they're so scary. They win in so many different ways, and I think that's their main asset, if I'm being honest.
So are we, though, at the moment.
Yeah.
We never win away, and now we're 3 unbeaten away from home.
I know.
So we are actually coming into this game in good form, albeit a probably not happy dressing room.
Yes.
But we are coming into this... When you look at our form, obviously, when you look at it, it doesn't look as good as Wycombe's. 5-3 against Harborough was... Sorry, Harborough, quite embarrassing from our point of view. We should not be conceding 3 goals there.
No.
At all. But we also make it look easy at times. That second half against Cambridge...
We blew them away.
It was...
Granted, it's Cambridge United.
It was a breeze.
Yeah, I think something that makes us quite, threatening is like Wycombe, they win in different ways. We score in different ways. We look at our top scorers. We don't have a goal scorer that's miles ahead and steaming ahead of everybody else. We've got Nibs on the score sheet, Kamara on the score sheet, Chem Campbell on the score sheet, Lewis Wing on the score sheet, Ben Elliott on the score sheet, Charlie Savage gets a good goal and assist there and again.
Savage has our most goal contributions in the
I know. I think
that tells you something. I
think the fact that we have a lot of players that can score goals and probably will score goals, that makes us a threat. It's not like we're very one-dimensional. We're 4-dimensional, I'd say. I don't know if that's been discovered yet, but we're a 4-dimensional team, I'd say. this is a pretty good Reading team that I've seen.
With a confident defence.
Again, a confident defence is massive in this league. I think defence wins games.
I'm just glad we're playing Wycombe before January.
Yeah, you know I am. Yeah, I think I saw a stat the other day that said we've played most of the tough teams at home. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played
no.
Away. Was it
away? We've
away.
played the tough teams away.
We played tough teams away, and we've got the not so tough teams at home, to put it lightly.
Which means that we've got the results we've needed, but so that means our away games towards the end of the season should be easier when we go away to Crawley, away to Burton.
Yeah, I mean Burton away last season.
We're going to lose them
great,
both.
but look, going on again to Reading FC, we've talked about Wycombe a little bit. Their recent results, Kone's a great striker. They've got Gareth McCleary, ex-Reading FC legend. Going on to Reading FC, we come off the back of a managerial departure in Rubens who's going to go to Hull City, which I've talked about already. I'm upset, demoralised, this, that, the other. I'm sure the squad are feeling the exact same thing, but hey-ho, we were here to talk about the Wycombe game. Lewis Wing, off the back of 2 great goals, ex-Wycombe FC, or Wycombe Wanderers I should say, player, 2 great goals away, home to Cambridge. One was an absolute screamer from outside the box, a great curling effort. Another goal from outside the box. Lewis Wing doing what Lewis Wing does. You know, I think he'll be tipped to score maybe a goal at Wycombe. Ex-Wycombe player, did it last season. Although it was a pretty fluky volley, but you know, it was a fluky volley. But you know, goal's a goal. I think that he'll be tipped to score a goal. Connor, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think Sam Smith will. The thing is, I think Sam Smith will get on the score sheet because it's been a game. I don't know if he'll score.
Yeah,
I don't know if he'll score. They've got to lose at some point, right?
I was going to say they've lost.
Maybe Saturday's the day.
I think one of their losses was to Wrexham. I want to say, I don't know who the other loss was. I think, yeah, one of them was to Wrexham. But you know, they've got to lose at some point. I'd like it to be Wycombe away for us. You know, I think that
we've got good we've got a good record there.
We do have a good record.
Obviously, we lost 2-1 at home last season. Clinton Mola giving away a penalty.
Yeah.
Towards the end, but away at Adams Park, we are genuinely quite good.
We are, which is unheard of. A Reading FC away performances that are good consistently at one place.
Unlike Charlton.
I don't even guess like Charlton. But, you know, I think that Wycombe away is an opportunity to test the squad and see what they're like after a managerial departure. You know, I'm not expecting a brilliant away win where we batter them and Wycombe are like, oh, will they stay at the top of the league? Wrexham go above them, this, that and the other. I'm expecting a grinded out performance from the team, even if that might, you know, end in a loss. I'm still expecting something from them. You know, would you agree with that, Connor?
Wycombe's, yeah, I do. Wycombe's 2 losses this season, or 4 in all competitions. Wrexham, who are second.
Yep.
Birmingham, who are third. Wimbledon in the EFL Trophy, but I don't think they care about that. And 2-1 to Aston Villa, they lost, which is actually very good.
Yeah.
Performance from them.
It's what Matt Bloomfield has done.
They had the better of the game, power and possession. They had the better of the game.
Oh wow! What Matt Bloomfield has done at Wycombe over these in the transfer window with recruitment, and how he's turned players like Richie Kone into a goal scoring machine, cannot be understated. I think he's done something there. He's ex Wycombe. I think he's still Wycombe legend now. He's done a lot with them. Ex player, turned manager, turned result aficionado, I'd say. You know, he's doing amazingly well at Wycombe. You know, Coventry did, have a little bit of interest in him when Mark Robins did depart the club, but they went for Frank Lampard instead.
Why couldn't Hull have had an interest in Matt Bloomfield?
Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense, doesn't it? Hey ho. But still annoyed at that. Wycombe Wanderers, it's going to be tough. Adams Park, they haven't got the greatest turnout, if I'm being honest, in regards to fans there. The atmosphere, let's be honest, is going to be created from us. If we're sold out our away end, if we do end up scoring, I think it's going to go off like a rocket.
Did last season when we were both there?
Yeah, both there that away day. Another thing to talk about though is, sadly, due to Rubens leaving, will there be a protest? And will the game be called off? Nothing has been arranged. Nothing has been said on Twitter, but a lot of things have been said in regards to get the protest back on, get Wycombe called off, this, that, and the other. Connor?
I don't know if I'd want anything to be disrupted, but I think I'm leaning towards we've got to do something.
Yes, definitely.
Get on the pitch. honest, it's what, suspended 3 points. Take it. Take it off of us. Like, I'll go down to 27 points. Oh no, go down to 8th. Take that. Getting the points deduction doesn't. It's only 3 points. Or was it 6? I think it was 3.
3.
I think. Forget about that. Actually, forget about the points deductions. I think we've got much more important things to worry about, and that is the future of our club. And unfortunately, I think Sellers leaving is the first step towards that, and something has to be done. Hopefully, Sell Before We Die are conjuring something up behind the scenes, but I think it's got to the point where we did it once, we've got to do it again, because it's getting serious now, and it's getting proper worrying. So I think we've got to get back on that pitch.
Yes.
I was one of the ones last season where I was a bit on the fence, but I'm not anymore. We've got to do something. When I say we've got to do something, we've got to do something big.
Yes.
Something big, and something that will get national attention in China. We've got that one, so we need to do that again. And it's getting important now. We've got to do something. What that is not up to me. But hopefully Sell Before We Die doing something.
Yeah,
because it's
dire, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is dire. I think a lot of this can be pointed down to Dai Young and what he's done to our club, you know.
And Pang.
You know, I think all of them are just cretins, leeches, viruses. You know, I could say a lot of things about those guys, but I'm not going to. But it's worrying from a Reading FC standpoint here coming into this game. Your squad is demoralised with manager leaving, and you're playing top of the league away.
Who haven't lost in 12
Who haven't lost in 12 games, and we're not necessarily a good team away from home
and
historically.
And scored 38 goals.
And have scored 38 goals.
Which
and
is
it's
more
only
than 2 goals a game.
More than 2 goals a game, and it's only December the 5th.
Long day.
Good stuff, boys. Good
Long
stuff.
If I was assuming going into how I'd want us to set up in this game, pre-assuming this is going to be no hunt.
Yep.
Just assuming. I don't like 3/5 at the back. I don't like it. However, that has changed today and for Saturday for one game only, away to top of the league, with Wycombe being free scoring team at home. They're just so good when it comes to just attacking and just knowing what they're doing, knowing what their roles are. It's just free flowing attacking football.
Yeah.
We just need to go there, stick Ollie Dean in central centre back, 5 at the back, and just make it difficult. I'm not saying sit back and defend the whole 90, not at all. That I don't agree with. However, we need to go there, 5 at the back, and just make it as difficult as possible for them. Just sit tight. Don't go. Rubens goes to away games and just tries to win.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what you want. You want to try to win every game. You want to be confident. But this is away to top of the league. We need to go there, get a 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
Now, it pains me to say I love going there, trying to win. It's not normally like me to just go and want a 0-0 draw. But I do today. I will on Saturday. I'd be laughing with a 0-0 draw. I love it.
Yeah, I think I'm agreeing with Connor here. I do think that if it is no hunt, I don't think I'd set up 5 at the back, I'd say, but I would certainly set up in a more defensive-minded way. I think that I'd have. This is a question now. I think I'd probably have. If I was going to go 5 at the back, I'd probably do the 3 centre backs with Harley Dean in there, who might not be fit enough to play a full 90. But you know what? If we're defending most of the game, you'd hope that it wouldn't take the stamina out of him.
Or even play like Stickland or Holzman.
Yeah, something like Holzman. Actually, that's not a bad idea. But then I'd probably go with 2 in midfield, in Lewis Wing and Ben Elliott. I think that's fair. Or
I'd probably play Savage.
Or I'd go
instead of
Savage
Elliott, because Savage is a bit
yeah.
It's just slide into
More
pieces.
stuck in, innit?
Yeah, get stuck in.
And then I'd probably go Chem, Campbell, Harvey, Nibbs and Sam Smith. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 5-2-3.
Chem Campbell, another ex-Wycombe player in our lineup.
He is.
He is. I think him and Lewis Wing, if we were going to score, I think those two would be on the score sheet. I don't really see Sam Smith score any. When Sam Smith is the type of striker, when he does score, he'll score 5 in a row. But then when he doesn't score, he'll miss out 3 games and then score 5 in a row after. He's not a striker that gets you a hat trick and then doesn't score for 5 games and gets another hat trick. You know what I mean? Like, he's right. He scores in runs rather than in games.
I think the main reason for me wanting to go 5 at the back is because if we go there 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2-2, whatever you like, if we go there and try and play like that and just attack and just try play our football on their soil, we'll get exposed and get beat 4-0.
Yeah. 100%.
Whereas if we go there and try and make it difficult for them, we might lose 1-0, we might lose 2-1, but we're not going to get battered 4-0.
It's respectable.
We could also nick a 1-0 win. I think a clean sheet against Wycombe's putting it too far, though. I don't think that
Yeah,
happened.
definitely not going to happen. But Connor, have you got a final score prediction for this game? If we do what you're saying, what are you going to go for?
1-1.
1-1?
Optimistic.
Optimistic 1-1.
That no Hunt like again. Assuming it's
no
no Hunt. No Hunt like that score last time he was in the dugout.
Yeah,
3
he did.
times out of
3
5.
times out of 5, all of them 1-1 draws. You've also taken the words out of my mouth. I'm also going to go with the 1-1 draw. You know, I think that any result here, with the squad being demoralised as it is, would be a great result, you know. But you can't really say that it won't be a result for Reading. You know, I think Wycombe are too good of a team to say that. But if you enjoy this podcast, please do rate it 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening on. Or if you're on YouTube listening to it, give us a sub, give us a little subscribe, like, comment, you know, tell us what you thought of it. It's the only second one we've done, so please give us any noticeable criticism that you might need. Connie, you got any final remarks?
No, I think you've done that well.
Yeah. And finally, guys, up the ding. You Oz.